So with a couple of men in scoring position and 2 gone, it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter in this spot.
Up next for the Nationals, catcher Steve Cook.
Line hard to center field. Broxton is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
And tonight's ends is a 3-0 shutout win. Milwaukee seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Matt Garza earns his 8th victory of the season. Neftali Feliz records the save, his 24th on the season. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors.
It's a Fish Fry Friday in the parking lot, and we'll have baseball from Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Washington Nationals and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball next on the show. Willie Peralta will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, it hasn't been a great year for him so far. I mean, he's had some ups and some downs. He's had some decent games, some poor games. An ERA in the 4s. That tells me the story of his season has been inconsistency.
Standing in,
Batting
Steve Cook. First
baseman,
chance for him here after
Steve
appearing as a pinch
Cook.
hitter in the game last night. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in.
Hey, you're pitch.
And another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's set. Here it comes. On the ground to the right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. His career line against Willie Peralta, a 3-for-7 line. A runner on first with 2 away. And Zimmerman will watch this one miss for ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Matt Wieters.
Hey, see it. Let's drive it.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. This is skied out toward right. Santana has a play, and that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Nationals 1. The Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball. Striding in once again, Steve Cook. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cook.
You can do it. No one better. Come on.
Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Nationals on top, 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Cook. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Hey, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Into the windup and the pitch. He'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The throw into second. And he is in there.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Ready for another shot now. Ryan Zimmerman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down. Shaw takes it in. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Matt Wieters. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Hey, looking for yours now. Come on, kid.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Santana is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game. Digging in and looking for more. Steve Cook.
Baseman Steve Cook.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. This is in the air out to right. Santana giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. 7th inning stretch time upcoming here in Wisconsin. Ready for another chance. Steve Cook.
Third baseman Steve Cook.
Seeing rip it up there.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Down and away. One ball and no strikes. From the belt, the pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Hey, if it's high, let it fly.
Here's the 1-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow! Who says first base is where they hide the guys that can't play the field? We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Well, listen, you always want to finish strong, and they've done a real good job here, notching a win on the first day of September. It's a sign of good things to come in this final month of the season.
The final score in tonight's. Tanner Roark hangs win number 11 on his line. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
11.
Saturday Night Baseball Park in Milwaukee. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Washington Nationals and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Zach Davies will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
Batting second.
Striding in, Steve Cook. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
First pitch on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Well, Matt, they're 2-2 on the homestand, so obviously you don't want to go 2-3 if you lose this game here. 3-2, though. The win today gets you shooting towards maybe a nice little winning streak. That's why this game's important to me.
Ready with the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. DeJesus on to first, and they get the double play. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I think everyone's wondering what's up with Bryce Harper. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling.
In now, Steve Cook. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Steve Cook.
Hey, let's go now one time.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it, huh? Lasers all day.
He comes set. Here's the 0. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Nationals have made this a 5-0 game.
Yeah, you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with the power hitter at the plate. The best thing you can do in that situation is to try to keep him from making.
Ready once again, Steve Cook. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1 left for Washington, as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Steve Cook will stand in again, but before he does, let's take you back to the 2nd inning of the ball game. Maybe the key blow so far, a grand slam that really got things started for him.
Hey, get your pitch, drive it right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Grounded foul. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Digging in to try it again, Steve Cook.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
Here we go, baby. Find a good pitch.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Little dribbler down the line. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Now at the plate, Kirk Neuenhuis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the 0-1. Hit hard to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series, as this one is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. Washington host road win number 40 on the year. Eduardo Rodriguez earns his 12th victory in the ball game as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Washington Nationals. 7 runs.
MLB The Show has baseball now on a Sunday afternoon at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Washington Nationals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Chase Anderson gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
Coming to the plate now, Steve Cook. He went deep in the contest last night.
Cook.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Harold Reynolds, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a little bit of up and down inconsistency. I mean, they're 2-3 in this homestand. Haven't played solid baseball, but they got a chance to get to the 500 mark with the win in this game right here. And then after that, who knows? Maybe get on a nice streak.
A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark and they score on balls.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Cook. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Cook.
Hey, come on, big dog.
First delivery to him on the way. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
That's a nice controlled two-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Standing in, Bryce Harper.
Right
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Bryce Harper.
All right, come on now. Let it fly.
Before the 0-2, a look to first. And a dive, but he's back. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw onto the shortstop covering, and he dropped the ball. So they'll have to be content with just the strikeout there as the runner's able to get himself into scoring position with 1 away. So stepping in, Daniel Murphy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Murphy.
Hey, have a rip that up there, huh? Get your pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Adam Lind. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman Adam Lind.
Getting a few steps off at second there. Now the pitch. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Well, Matt, they scored a lot of runs yesterday, and they're just now scoring today. But it's always who are you facing that particular day. The good pitching is the momentum stopper, and that's what we've seen so far today.
Now at the plate, Steve Cook. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
From the stretch. Skied into straightaway right. Santana over to his right. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Washington. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Striding into the box,
the batter,
Steve
third
Cook.
baseman Steve Cook.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Here's Bryce Harper now. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Hey, come on now. 1 time, right here. And nice and patient. Get your pitch.
1-1. Here it is. Swinging a looper to left. Neuenhuis over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And they will not risk it. So with 2 away now, that go-ahead run is forced to hold tight at third base.
Now batting.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Working to keep it tied. Here's the pitch. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. 3 left for Washington. Score remains 2-2. Digging in once again, Steve Cook. There are 2 gone, and the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. A dive, but he's back.
Hey, your turn now. No one.
Another look to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Nothing doing for Washington. And this game is still tied at 2-2. So striding forward
Leading
now,
off for the Nationals,
Steve Cook.
third
He'll be the one to
baseman,
start things out as
Steve
we begin the 10th.
Here we go.
Here it comes. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
Hey, let it fly. Let's go. Right here.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here's Bryce Harper now. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. To first. Franklin gloves it, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ball game. They had the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
The batter.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the 2-2 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Neuenhuis is after it. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. But he's going to think twice here and put the brakes on. So this game will remain tied at least another batter.
Now batting. First
At the
baseman,
plate, Adam Lind. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip this one on to first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. Nationals leave one. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. So coming to the plate,
right here,
Steve
one time.
Cook. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Watch out, drop him in for him.
Hey, clutch up right here. Clutch up.
Here's the first pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And a good throw gets him one gone. Now at the plate, Steve
now
Cook.
batting.
Hey, let
Third
her rip,
baseman,
let her rip.
Steve Cook.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Comes set with the 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1.
Let her fly up there, huh?
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2.
Boy, that's a good pitch. Change up away off the plate with 2 strikes. I love it.
Again, a 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Hit hard up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit.
That's another base hit for him. I got to say, though, they've had a really hard time turning all these hits to anything productive on the scoreboard. Only 2 runs to this point, so stranded runners has been the theme most of the game. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll dive back in safely. Stepping in now, Bryce Harper. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
Drive those guys in. Here we go. Come on.
The 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now the 2-1. Now a swing by Harper and a ball launched out to deep right field. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper, giving him an even 150. And it's given the Nats a 4-2 lead.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets him in a hurry with 1 swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter. Well, it took about a game and a half to seal this deal, but they took the lead in the top of the 14th and hung on for the road win in the bottom of the 14th. That's a real team builder right there.
4-2 the final score today. The Washington Nationals with their 80th win to pace the division. Sean Kelly earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Coda Glover wraps it up for the save, his 30th. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon.
Players who find a way to turn it on when it most counts can electrify a team campaign and generate a sense of intrigue around themselves.